It's the first week of February. You know what that means? That's right, market update for January. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown. I'm a realtor with Century 21, List with Beggins, located in South Tampa. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share it with your friends and family who you think could benefit from this information. As far as leaving a comment, let me know what your thoughts are about what I say, but you may also have different topic ideas that you want me to address. And I say that because a good friend of mine, John, gave me a great idea for a video I'll do in a couple weeks. And all of you can thank John, because if I'm ever late posting a video, he texts me saying, "Where's the video? I want to watch the video." So John, thank you for keeping me honest, right? Also, I want to share, I do have 3 guides. I talked about this in another video. I want to say at the beginning of this video, I have 3 guides that are absolutely free. All you have to do is ask for them. One is called the Educated Move Approach. If you saw my branding at the beginning of this clip, it's called the Educated Move Approach. My background was education, and I love educating you. I love educating my buyers and sellers on the real estate process. And so that's what the Educated Move Approach is. When we work together to sell your home, what can you expect from me, right? Why do you want to sell the home? What can you expect from me? What's the process? And what's it like to work with me as a realtor, right? So all that is in the Educated Move Approach guide. Then I have guides just for buying a home and guides just for selling the home. So again, these guides are free. They're PDF. Just shoot me an email and say, "Joe, I want the guides," or "I want one guide," or all the guides. I'll be glad to send it to you. So again, updating the real estate market in January of 22, we're going to look at South Tampa, the 5 zip codes of South Tampa. And stick around to the very end, because I have some graphs that will blow your mind. And I say that because they blew my mind. I was really surprised by these numbers. So stick around to the end and I'll share those. So I put the graph here for the numbers in January. And as always, I compared the previous months just so we can see trends. So take a look at active listings. Active listings were down almost 50 homes from 221 to 174. And I've said this for the past several months. It is this low inventory that is partially moving this market. It's driving the market. It's the law of supply and demand, right? If you have more buyers than there are product, it's going to drive the price up. And we'll see that in just a second. Take a look at new listings. These are the people that have said, "Okay, I'm ready to sell my house." Now, look, we see an uptick of about 40 homes, 47 homes from December to January. And that's normal, because in December, people are, between Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, they say, "Oh, we won't list our home, we'll wait for the new year." So we kind of see that, a slight uptick. How about days on the market? When people put their house on the market, how many days does it stay? Can you see this? 7 days, a week. I was joking with another agent. I had a listing, and after 4 days, I hadn't got a contract yet. I'm saying, how bad of an agent am I that we don't have a contract yet? And we got a contract that day. So, and the days on the market really indicate the buyer demand, right? But if there weren't buyer demand, houses would sit on the market for a long time. But when houses are selling 7, 8 days, that indicates the strong buyer demand. And buyers know I have to move quickly. Look at sales, right? This is also an indication of buyer demand. However, you can only sell as much inventory as you have. So if we have if we have a low inventory, we're going to have lower sales. And you can see in sales exactly what happened. We dropped almost 20, 25 homes from one month to the next. So we'll see what happens because we had a slight uptick in new listings. We'll see what February holds. Median sales price. Again, I struggle with sharing this with you because it just depends on where the houses are, what they're priced at. But you can see just for the 5 zip codes of South Tampa, still about $515,000 per home. And people are getting what they're asking, right? In some cases, they're getting for more than they're asking. But all I show is 100%. Some people are getting more than they're asking. So what does that mean? Now, I'm not going to share, I didn't create graphs for this, so I'll just have to talk through this. Maybe I'll put graphics here to help, right? So I looked at a 3-year, just January, comparing January 20, January 21, January 22, active listings. So January 20, there were 628 active listings, 628. Last year, January of 21, we had 429. And you saw what we just had this past January, 174. So 2 years ago, we had 628, now 174. Man, when I talk about the drop in inventory, it shows it right there. How about new listings? So you may think new listings has gone down. So 2 years ago, January of 20, there were 299 new listings. And January of 22, we were at 188. So we dropped about 100 new listings over 2 years. Sales 2 years ago were at 153. Then in 21, we went to 198. And then January of 22, 188. So we have gone up from 2 years ago. So what does that do to days on market? Okay, remember I said, we're at 7 days on market now, so that really shows a strong buyer demand. Well, 2 years ago, January of 20, days on market, 57 days on market. Then last year, January 21, we went to 15 days on market. Now 7 days on market. It is, and again, that strong buyer demand, low inventory. The buyers want quality homes. Something comes on the market, they know they have to act quickly just because of the inventory, right? Something I didn't mention was months of inventory on the market. And again, you take the inventory, the active listings, divided by number of homes that sold. So we have 174 homes actively on the market, and we sold 188 homes, so less than 1 month of inventory. Indicates a very strong seller's market. And that's really going to continue until that inventory number really goes up. And there are several reasons, I need to do a video on this, several reasons why people aren't selling their homes. Now, at the beginning, I said stick around to the end because I have some graphs to show you. So the 174 homes we have on the market, I did a graph showing the spread of homes across price points, right? From $100,000, and there are different ranges. So think, before I show the graph, think about where you could imagine the 174 homes to be, right? Knowing South Tampa, average price point is $515,000. Where would you think the majority of those homes are? You ready to see the graph? Here it is. You see that? 84 homes, 84 out of the 174 are over $1 million. And so here's the next question. Who can afford that, right? Who can buy those $1 million homes? So you would think that the sales of the homes won't match the inventory. Well, here's that graph. You see that? Those homes are selling. Now, you'll see the homes in the $450,000, $500,000 range. They're pretty brisk. They're going. But over the million, homes over $1 million, those are selling quickly. So what about the days on the market, right? So you think, well, where would, again, by price point, days on the market. Yeah, this surprised me. Look at this. The homes over $1 million, days on market, 5 days, right? Now, there's a couple other price points that are even below 5 days, but most of them are over 5 days. I am just, listen, I'm an old guy, not really, but I'm older and more conservative, and I think, man, first of all, who can afford the homes? And I just think it'll take a while for people to buy those homes and decide to buy those homes. And I'm proven wrong. So, and as I said, I just found this interesting and I wanted to share it with you. So, listen, I hope you found this information useful and interesting. If you have questions specifically about some of the data I shared, please reach out to me. You see my website, joebrownc21.com. Send me an email. Information's in the show notes below. If you have questions, I said something about questions. If you have questions about any of the data, email me. Check out my website. Oh, yeah, if you haven't already, watch my video where I give my prediction about the 2022 real estate market. And a lot of the issues I pointed out in that video are still playing out, which is low inventory, high buyer demand. Now, interest rates, yeah, we see an uptick in interest rates, holding steady at 3.55 right now, which is still very low. We were at 3.55 right before COVID. But all those factors are going to just keep feeding this very strong real estate market. And until active listings gets to a 6-month inventory, 6 months of inventory on the market, you really won't see prices stabilize. So send me an email, check out my website, stick around for next week's video. I love sharing this information with you because South Tampa, Florida living is awesome.